morning press that covers City Hall, and you say good morning, you do not get a response, good morning. So I think from now on, we're only going to talk to foreign journalists. They seem to...
Thank you.
You're welcome. Happy to do that. Anyways, Kim, thank you. It's a pleasure to welcome to New York so many journalists from so many nations. There are reporters here from something like 35 countries, as well as 5 boroughs. And I would urge those of you who do not live here to spend a little bit of time in all 5 boroughs, and you will find probably more people living in those boroughs from your country than live in the biggest city in your country. There are very few exceptions where that's not true. I happen to be the mayor of the largest Irish city in the world, and the largest Jewish city in the world, and probably the largest Sri Lankan city in the world. It's really quite amazing, the diversity of New York City. And New York City continues to grow. This decade, we will add something like 325,000 people to our population. It's at a record high and continues to grow. So, and these people come from every place around the world. And you'll hear every language, you'll find every cuisine. We practice every religion. Welcome to New York. You will find that our home is your home. Anyways, a little more serious. For New Yorkers, the 5th anniversary of 9/11 does bring back a flood of memories, and this weekend you'll see a lot of that on display. There are memories of sorrow and also memories of extraordinary acts of courage and compassion that marked that day and the period after it. We also vividly recall the outpouring of sympathy and support that we received from governments and from people around the globe. We will never forget how the world came to our aid, and we have tried very hard whenever there's been a disaster elsewhere in the world to have New Yorkers assist and try to say thank you by doing the same for others that they came here and did for us. The horror that took place here on 9/11 was felt by people everywhere, and it was captured by front-page headlines in one major Italian daily newspaper that described the events of 9/11 as an attack on America and an attack on civilization. And I think that really is true. The attack took place here, it took place in New York, but the values that we have that cause people to attack us were values that a lot of people in this world and a lot of countries have. The terrorists were striking out against civilization, and their target here, the World Trade Center, just was a symbol of a globe increasingly united by free movement of products and ideas and people across oceans and borders. That significance was more than symbolic. Every day, men and women from many nations came to the World Trade Center to work and to do business, and on 9/11, citizens of more than 80 different nations perished in the terrorist attacks. We'll be reminded of that on Monday morning when, once again, the loved ones read the names of the 9/11 victims at the World Trade Center site.